Well, you said it's like a soft girl
like
era.
a soft open freeness.
Would you mind if your man is cooking naked? Because why the fuck?
She goes back. We got this lady to calm down and you go back.
Right now.
But see, I think it's a little different because I don't want to see balls. Like a woman breast, everything looks kind of nice, but like balls, and then pubic hair, and you kind of tall. It's just
Because he got to bend over to open the oven. Like, clothes on.
the apron. He gonna have an apron. He gonna have an apron turned backward. Yeah, it's gonna be the other way.
That's going right
But
into
the
the
balls
next.
and dick is hitting the apron.
That's
Like, I don't like how I was
thing.
looking.
The next thing is that would be a man in his soft era, like
bending over at the other ass is hairy.
Disgusting.
That is nasty for real.
Can
Can a man have a?
Oh wait, no, because y'all was liking that in Baby Boy when he turned around with the thing.
No, I
don't like that. I don't like that.
That's to put something on.
Baby Boy was.
What's a Mars juice?
Yeah.
All right.
What you say about
that
this?
was
Do y'all think it's okay for a man to have a soft girl? I mean,
That was
Gay. What?
oh, okay, it's not a soft girl era.
What is
A soft.
wrong with y'all?
Do y'all think it's okay for a man to have a soft man era?
How long is the era?
how long is
Ooh,
that? Not a phase. A soft
not for the rest
phase.
of his life.
I mean,
What does it mean though for a
Okay.
man to have his? I'm not going. Okay.
Okay.
What is a man's soft era?
okay, I feel like it's different definitions.
Yes.
Because there is one guy on TikTok who he got locked up. He came out and he started teaching young men how to do things like in prison. You know, it was common courtesy to kneel down, and then that just came. Like,
What?
kneel down and
What? What prison? What kind of nail?
In the kingdom of Jesus? Because why is that? Who is kneeling to who?
Hey guys, welcome to Milfshake, where mom life meets realness. It is your girl, Goldi, and today I have your lovely ladies, Tiff E.
Hey, y'all.
I have Tiff O.
What up, what up, what up?
And help me welcome Stevie Wonder.
Stop! My nose is burning. Why would you do that? I was not ready.
Hello. I had looked in the cameras and I was like, wait, what? Why I look like Stevie?
But you don't. But now you and all of a sudden. Yes.
We didn't see Stevie before you said it. And now you say that. God.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna get into this episode, all right?
God.
First of all, it's burr outside,
It is.
right?
It
It's
is,
mad
yes.
cold. We just had this crazy blizzard, so you know with the blizzard and the cold comes the snizzo. All right, now check this scenario out. Somebody submitted a question.
Okay.
Would you feel a way if your new man, y'all been together maybe 1 or 2 years, your new man took care of shoveling y'all out, cleaned off the cars and everything, made sure you was good, but then he went over to his ex-wife's house afterwards to shovel her out and make sure she was good.
Ex-wife.
Yeah.
Because now
They
they
got
live all the way
kids?
in Mexico.
That's crazy. It didn't even snow.
No.
I think I would think about, do they have children together? Because I feel like if his ex they have children together, then I would be like, okay, it's not, you know, because the kids there. Like, it would be different if she calling random times
And she
of
don't
night.
got no
talking about,
kids?
oh, I need help with the
Yeah.
garbage. But like snow, I can understand. Like, it's almost.
So if they didn't have kids together.
Yeah, if they did have kids, then that's just something she got to fix.
Yeah.
Herself.
Yeah, they didn't have kids, because when you have kids with a woman, whether you want to accept it or believe it or agree with it or not, her well-being is beneficial to you.
Exactly.
Because it's beneficial to your children. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? She still got to take care of them. God forbid she can't get to work, can't make her money, or
She
go
go
slip
walk
on some
off.
ice.
Exactly.
One of the kids slip and fall. So
Right.
until somebody else comes to fill those shoes, you can't
Exactly.
just think, all right, we ain't together no more. Handle
And that's how I
everything.
feel. That's why I said the kids, because I feel like you make sure certain things are good because of the kids off the strength of the kids.
Right.
But if there's no kids involved, then you know, that's too
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
That's too much.
I mean, he moved on, so you need to move on and find somebody to shovel. Okay?
right.
Like,
You're not always gonna be his responsibility.
right, absolutely.
Like, I can help you for the first
Absolutely.
bit, you know what I'm saying?
But once you get in a
not every
relationship,
year.
relationship,
No. And God forbid it snow like 7 days in a row and every time you got to come back. No way. No way.
Because why is her
Eventually-
man, why he was in the house watching?
watching the
Like,
whole
damn, I ain't gotta do that
time.
shit.
That's
The snow back down. Come back and shovel. I don't know. Try lightly.
But the first lady who has the issue, I hope you're taking care of him, like making sure he got like hot chocolate and tea or something like that. Because what if you just doing that shit? She like, can you hurry up? Okay. But when he goes to the ex's house, she taking care of him.
He's gonna come in inside.
He got made lunch.
Putting fire in the fire pit.
Firewood. That's crazy.
And now you want to go back.
You know another thing too? Speaking of shoveling and stuff, the kids don't go shovel the houses like that no more like they used to.
And make their money?
Yo, I seen this boy walking on my block with his shovel, and I came outside for 2 seconds to make a video.
Yeah.
And I was out there about to die. Okay? He was like, excuse me, you want me to shovel for you? I was like, no, I'm okay. I said, I got my boys in the house. And then I said, but I'm proud of you for being out here and doing this. Like, this is a good look for you. He's like, thank you. I made $500 this morning.
Right.
I say, get the fuck out of here. Yes. I went in the house and put my coat and my boots on. And I was like, where the fuck is we going? It's like, nah, I didn't. But I thought that was amazing because I too want to make $500 in one morning. Yeah. But I offered him a bottle of water. I was like, you good? You ate? I said, make sure, because he ain't having no big gigantic coat. But I guess he layered
that
himself
money
up
kept
good.
Him
That part.
That money motivates you.
I tried to give him a bottle of water. I went in the house, I ain't having no bottles of water.
Wow.
So I was like, damn, what I'm gonna do? I had bought a few gallons that'll be fire to warm him up.
Yeah.
I had bought a few gallons of water preparing for the snow. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't have a single bottle, but you can have this.
I'm carrying around.
I know, exactly. He's like, could you pour it in a cup for me? And I was like, okay. And I went in the house and got the brand new cups because we still don't know each other, bro.
Right.
Like, I wanted you to see that this is sealed up. I ain't trying to do no weird. Why do we think like that? Is that bad?
Because where we live in, that's why you think like that.
Okay, because maybe I should have just been like, you know.
I was about to say, y'all did a lot of back and forth running the house for me.
Yeah, I was like very annoyed. When I couldn't find a water bottle, I was annoyed with myself because I'm like, damn, now I got to go back and explain. Okay, now I got to go back and get the cup.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, this boy is 7 years old.
It was
like,
girl. That day.
All right.
How old was him?
No, he looked like he was like late teens, like 17 maybe. But he was so nice. He was like, thank you so much, ma'am. I was like, oh, you welcome.
He was black?
No, he was like Spanish.
Okay.
So making his money.
Yes. But I told my boys that. I said, I just seen a boy outside shoveling and he said he made $5. They was like, what? Yes. I was like, yeah.
My little brother used to do that.
Yeah. Especially when it's two of y'all. Go out there together.
Y'all can break that. Y'all 250. Right.
That is true.
So, speaking of the storm, also, did you guys like go crazy stocking up or y'all just kept it chill?
Nah.
I
went my regular Wednesday when I normally shop every Wednesday.
Okay, you have a schedule. I like that.
Yeah. I love that.
I should do that.
She like to go every day.
I be going to the supermarket.
I gotta go get a stick of butter, like all the way to the supermarket.
Oh my God.
And get a million things except the stick of butter.
Yes. Like I really should stop going so often.
I think we all do that.
But I don't mind the supermarket. It may be therapeutic for me to just get out of the house and get away from everybody because I like to go by myself.
I feel that. Me too.
And just shop alone and shop for deals and stuff.
My sister be like, can I go? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Stay in the house.
I feel like kids only be asking can they go so they can ask for something.
So they can buy
like you don't even want to bond with me or talk to me. Got headphones on the whole ride. Don't you want to hang out with me? Does she do that?
Yeah, she keeps her headphones on.
What do you think about this?
I think that, for her specifically, I feel like the headphones are like equivalent to a blanket. You know, she's very introverted. She's not a social person. She has like social interaction. So I feel like the headphones give that. Like sometimes, you know, we walk outside, we pretend to be on the phone so we can avoid conversations with people. I feel like that's what she does with the headphones. Because my mother's like, she can't hear me. I'm like, she can hear me. Don't be nothing be playing.
Okay.
For headphones be dead, but
like
it's like a comfort. Yeah, it's like a like kind of
But you know what? A lot of kids these days do that. I mean, I went to private school, so I can't really speak to uniforms and hoodies. When y'all was in elementary school, if you went to a public school, was boys wearing hoodies and the teachers was always telling them take your hoodie off?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, then. Maybe that's
hoodies.
Hoodies was always a thing. Take your hoodies off.
Yeah.
Like take the hood itself off.
Yeah. No, you could wear the sweater part.
Yeah,
but I never knew that until I started teaching, probably in the middle school. Because they were supposed to wear a uniform, but they would still put a hoodie on top sometimes. But it was constantly take your hood off. But the reason why, I mean, for one, we need to see who you are. Yeah. But what if there's an intruder? If an intruder can come in here with their hoodie on, they could just blend in with the rest of y'all. Like show yourself, identify yourself. Or you in the hallways doing things you ain't supposed to do and stuff like, you know, just it kind of eliminates problems a little bit. Yeah. And I think that's what the kids don't. When you tell a kid to take the hoodie off, they get so upset. They get like, no, I'm not taking my hoodie off. Like, bro, we're trying to make this a safe place that looks a certain way.
I never thought about it from that instant. I just thought they just didn't want the hoodie on.
Nah, it was identification. Like, niggas be robbing banks wearing hoods and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cover yourself.
I did not think of it.
But I do feel like it could also make you warm. And again, anxiety, right? Because I feel like we're so much more aware of mental health that we just got different strategies to help soothe it.
But do you feel like with the shoveling you was talking about, do you feel like it should be certain boundaries that people have with the exes outside of like shoveling? Like, are you one of those people that's like, if it's your ex, that's it? Like
you cannot do nothing.
Yeah, are you one of those people? Are you like, oh, if they're friends or
no?
Kids aside, I don't think you need to be. I feel like if there's no kids involved, there's no reason for you to be prolonging a friendship with your ex and y'all hanging out and keeping in touch and stuff.
I even think with kids involved, like you should have boundaries because the relationship aspect is over. Like you can be mutual, you can co-parent, you can be civil to one another, but like hanging out, no, what are we doing?
I say, well, my mom and dad hung out, but see, they hung out with their wives and husbands.
Okay,
so that was like, so they went to each other's like weddings.
That's healthy.
Yeah, so I would say, now to that aspect, they created that on their own. Cause they'd be like, I remember one time I was in college and I called my mom just to check her. She's like, oh, we at your dad's house. We watching Sons of Anarchy. So the four of them was watching Sons of Anarchy. That's cool. Yeah, so they had, but like she said, it took time. It wasn't like just him or her hanging out. Like, no. Yeah, but it took time. And they just developed relationship with each other's spouses.
Yeah, y'all co-parenting. That's amazing.
But even exes to it, I'm trying to think. So what if you was with somebody in high school and y'all realize like, we better off as friends, and y'all just stayed friends, and now when you're an adult and you get a new spouse, can you not still be friends with?
That's why I said it depends on the relationship, because I don't speak to him anymore, but I had like an ex from like high school, and we didn't work out, but we was like best friends.
You could get along very well, but like, not work out in the relationship aspect. So it's like, damn, do we just throw our whole connection in the garbage now? Because
so that's what I was saying. But I get like as an adult, unless you got business together too, like with your ex, then like
I'm thinking like in this big age, like an ex you had 3-4 years ago. I don't think like exes from high school don't really count. That was like so long ago. You still learning yourself, you know. So you could be friends with them from high school, but I'm talking about like ex you just broke up.
That's gonna be more damaging.
5 years ago. No way.
That makes sense.
Like you're not even that person anymore.
You still got the couch
That's crazy.
That is the worst to hear somebody say. I feel like I seen a movie like that where like the exes was still, and you still mention it, think like, okay, it's over.
And y'all look over in that same couch in your new apartment.
Yeah, like, oh my God, horror.
I feel like older people did that.
Like fucked on the same furniture with multiple couples.
Yeah.
Like, through our relationship.
Hang on to that. Don't let them have plastic on it either. They definitely
not plastic on it. Just disinfecting the couch.
Let me tell you something. Them people were smart putting that plastic on their couch.
Oh, they were.
Because I got a couch from Bob's and that shit is peeling. And I ain't have it. I feel like I ain't have it for that long.
But I don't want no plastic on it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say all that noise.
Well,
and sweating.
You know I got stuck to one of those. You ever fell asleep and got stuck to like
you gotta peel your face off?
Oh, because you start sweating on it and you like, I hollered because I thought something was wrong.
That's something that your mom would have or your grandmother had that?
My grandmother.
Okay, I was about to say.
She was yelling because she thought something was wrong. She got
I couldn't get up. I really couldn't get up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the first time that happened to you, so you didn't know what was going on.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Your grandparents was fucking on that couch.
Ew.
They better have not.
Couch.
They better have not.
That's hot.
That's mad noise.
They love
that noise.
I don't know why I'm thinking about the noise and all
I feel like our grandparents probably was more like vanilla when they had sex.
They probably
like just in the bedroom.
Nah.
Like not lighting no candles, not putting no
from back in the day.
nothing.
It's no way they was like that.
My grandma was a freak.
I was gonna say them women was even nasty if you ask me.
I don't know who the first person was to make bedroom music. Like the first person to make a sexual song. When they was part in the studio, like, fuck this, I'm about to do it. And everybody else probably was like, I don't cancel you. Nah, you can't do that.
During the hippie times. No,
Yeah,
they used to all get in
have
on
a
it.
song like from the 20s. What is this?
What?
Yeah.
But the songs back then were like vulgar.
They was
and
raunchy.
Like
But they had some hints. They'll let you. They have hints, but it wasn't like.
I want to drink your bath water.
Ew.
Like, what was that? Like, because they wasn't explicit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gave like hints.
I don't want no hint. I want you to say that shit.
So you.
you want cringe?
want you to say that shit. Don't be subtle with me. Like, I need you to come confident, sexy, strong. Don't be like,
so how they
you
say
want me to touch your vagina? Can I play with you? Can I? What they was?
Oh my God. So how you want your man to say
sexual
it?
healing? What?
No, how you want your man to say it when he coming to you?
La, 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 la.
I want to say it now because I want him to be that, not me.
Okay.
It's like, nah, I do be liking a man to talk nasty though, and I like nasty music.
I like nasty music.
That's because y'all grew up in that era. They used to play club music while y'all was having sex.
No, that's so ugly and rough.
Yeah, I know.
That was an era though. The fake club.
That's ew.
Minnie, you was having sex to club music?
Nah,
club music.
but that was an era. Cause I used to go up. All right, so y'all never went with y'all cousins to a boy house, like, and y'all after school, y'all supposed to all act like y'all went to the park. Dry humping. What?
Why she be trying to put her stories on us? Like, what happened?
Why else is we at the little boy's house?
Okay, so my cousins is older. I'm saying like you're old, like 5 years, 6 years. They're the ones who pick you up from school. All right, so I have cousins that's older than me. They was in high school and I was in elementary school. And they would pick me up, and then the process of walking home, like, oh, we about to go to the park. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then we'd stop by somebody's house. And that's what used to be like, what are snacks at? They give you snacks as they watch TV.
Oh, really?
And you just chill in the living room. And then when they finish, they call. But you don't know what's happening until when you actually start doing it. You're like, wait, they had me sitting in the damn living room eating snacks while club music was playing.
Yeah. Oh, so the club music wasn't okay. The club music
but that was an era.
Yeah,
but that was an era people be playing club music and having sex.
But maybe they only did that to throw you off further. Because if they put that Marvin Gaye on, you're going to be like, what the fuck is that?
They was dancing. We was in there practicing our Wu-Tang.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's the lie.
And
that's the
parents
lie.
was home?
No. Clearly the parents was
never home.
So y'all never had, so none of y'all used to go to your friend's house, the friend house who, like, that's not just in movies. The friend house who didn't have parents home. They'll have basement parties. Or
I remember basement parties for sure, yeah. And what we used to be dry humping in there.
But yeah, that's dry humping at a party.
Oh, you mean they humping wasn't dry.
Exactly.
Got you.
But some people was like that. The person whose parent wasn't home, it wouldn't be a whole party, but it'd probably be like 3 or 4 couples. And you go to the house that the parent wasn't at and they be having sex. I didn't ever do that personally. Because like I feel like that's at my house with me. I'm not about to look over, see somebody. Like, what are we doing? I feel like if you started off having sex that way, I know you poly and stuff now. Because how you go back?
Yeah. To private sex. How you go back
to normal
making sex private?
Yeah, right. Like you started off, wow, you can't go backwards.
I don't feel like that because I feel like when I was at my friend's house, like all the moms were always home. Like we wouldn't be doing nothing, but like it would be like girls, but like the parents would always be home. And like my mother wasn't like
good house. Mine was home. My mother was home.
I mean, in the hood houses too. I feel like the father used to be outside. Remember, like stay at home wives.
Okay.
Mom.
No, I don't. But speaking of stay at home wives, being a housewife, do y'all feel like that is actually a job, or you feel like it's just an excuse to stay home, or what do you guys think?
I feel like that's a real job.
It is.
I like
it's a job.
Of the children.
Yeah.
Depending on the age of the children, I feel like it's a real job. Because you really working on, let's say if it's 4 y'all in total, you're working on 4 schedules, like trying to put it together, do this. Waking up, especially if you're cooking for them, making lunches. Oh, I'm teaching you. Let's do activity. Everything. Not just sit on this tablet, sit in front of the TV. If I'm home, we doing stuff, and then we going outside. You have stuff, and then you gotta wash clothes, do errands.
I think a lot of people used to feel like a stay-at-home mom was not a job. It was like you're a mom, but it's like imagine going to work and then getting off work and stuff still has to be done.
In the house.
To do the stuff in the house.
Now you gotta do all that meal prepping because you
gotta get off work and cook. Like no, laundry, cleaning.
Yeah,
that's a lot. I do feel like it's a job. I feel like a lot of things need to be kept and done in a household while somebody like you making money, I'm making. You could clean for 8 hours a day. You could like really get so it'd be equivalent to a 9 to 5 or probably longer, honestly, because housework doesn't stop. It don't stop. It don't be like okay, you can clock out, you don't gotta do nothing else. No, you finish cleaning the house, now you gotta get the kids in the bed and do their hair and get them dressed and pack lunches and do a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, I do.
But I feel like when you a housewife too, as they get older, then I feel like it's also now. Like, so when you're home, I feel like it's not just the kids, it's your spouse too. Because now he kind of expected, when I come home, food should be made, house clean, sex or head or something like that, right? And
Or
then as
both
the
of 'em.
kids get older, right? You really got more time. So at that time, you should be a trophy wife because now you could be at the gym. You could be doing Pilates. You go shopping, right? Because you got that 6 to 8 hours there at school. And then, the life.
Yeah,
It could come with some luxuries. And also,
as long as you and your husband, though, too, got a agreement. Because if it's like a financial abuse with it, then hell no.
Right. I think it's
definitely a teamwork thing. Because again, like y'all said, all of this stuff has to get done. But if we're both out working a certain amount of hours, maybe are we going to have to pay somebody else to do it? Are we paying and missing our kids' daily activities in the daytime at school? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, if she is in a housewife position, it's still a part of a team. You know what I'm saying? And like y'all said, even when he gets off work now, you got to make sure the food is ready. You know what I'm saying? Put the kids down, but I just feel like they should still work together too. Because even if she's home taking care of everything while you're at work, if there are small children involved, when you come home, also give her a little relief too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She held this down all day because that's a lot on the mental. And you know, your parenting and your marriage is not just about the other individual. It's about what you've created together as well. Sometimes a mother still takes on so much, even when we have amazing present dads. It's just for some stuff and a lot of stuff. I feel like a child's instinct is just almost to just run to mom for certain comfort or food or advice and things like that. So. Yes.
All I hear.
Wait, speaking on the mental health part, I think that's what equivalent of going to the gym or going to like doing something for yourself in the midst of being home, like with that school day. That's important too. Like even if you see your mom outside, you know, going to the park, doing whatever while the kids are in school, that could be a part of whatever she needs to pour into herself because you're the one in the house doing all this stuff, so you need to release too.
But that's how it was for me. Even like you said, like working and then going home, and it was like I was doing all those things, and I thought that was normal. And then when I hear other moms, they like, "What, you doing this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you don't do this." And they like, "No, they like you basically like a housewife and work because you work from home." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Well, how do you
I got a question though. Because as a housewife, are you cleaning 12 hours a day every day? Because what you doing in between time?
You straighten up.
Yeah.
You straighten up.
Why you straightening up all day?
It's
but
not
if you
all
home,
day though, you could milk,
it's like you got less jobs to do if you maintaining it, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If you clean as you cook every day, then you probably never have those huge, big clean deep unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? But nah. But I get what you're saying. Like, you have no excuse if you home all day for your house to be looking crazy.
You really should.
So you should be,
exactly.
you know, finding some time. Even if you say 1 hour out of this 8-hour day, I'm a vacuum or wipe the tables down. And just, you know what I'm saying? Plan it out, schedule it, whatever the case may be. But hell nah, for that long?
I'm playing devil's advocate because people be thinking, okay, but you're doing the same thing every day. You really cleaning all day. You really with the kids all day. They feel like you're not doing anything.
Well, shit, you doing the opposite.
But I mean, it's more the housewife and then cleaning. And I say it's more the housewife and then cleaning. But that's what they think. It's
just house. So what other things besides the kids and besides cleaning and besides cooking? What other things?
But that take up time. What am I cooking? Like, depending on what I'm cooking, that actually takes 2 hours to cook. If you cleaning up stuff, it's like, okay, I'm cleaning up this. But then think about it, you could be doing laundry. How long you take laundry? If we're in the house and we got one washer, one dryer, that become an all day thing depending on how many people in the house.
And some housewives be really housewifing. Like they'll wash them sheets and then iron them up.
Exactly. That's what they
like hanging them on the line.
What year was that?
Hanging them on the line.
Who was doing that now?
Iron their sheets because they don't.
I ain't doing that.
I feel like housewives are not the same as before. Honestly.
Yeah. They was killing the cow and actually hanging that pig.
They was wearing aprons around their waist.
Women wear aprons.
Another thing that they could probably be doing is handling the finances. She might be the one in charge of making sure bills get paid on time and all the milkman's coming today, honey. Leave that 75. Why is everything so vintage?
No, if she doing that, she doing way more than her. She said when women wear aprons these days, all they got on is a thong.
An apron with a lace thong under it. So when you come home and eat dinner, you be like,
oh my God.
They doing OnlyFans, okay?
Because that's like fantasy. Somebody with fantasy.
Hello, y'all gotta.
They made.
Come on.
I don't want to be.
Okay, not to be in your business, but to be in your business. Do y'all cook? Can y'all cook with no clothes on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to cook naked.
I just don't feel like it.
What?
So loud.
That's so weird.
What?
What is it?
Why?
Why are we cooking naked?
Yeah.
Because why is the grease popping? Like, why would you fry chicken?
That's all I'm
Why are you frying chicken naked?
like you. No, it popped on.
That's crazy.
What you gonna make naked? I'll make a sandwich naked.
You gotta just be a single couple. It can't be no kids around.
No,
Like,
Why are
you
you telling the kids stay in the room?
so you to cook naked. Like,
And
that is crazy.
Oh my god!
yeah.
Oh my god!
All right,
Okay,
wait.
so-
Well, how do we even get from Housewife? Because the husband is at work, and that's why she want to cook naked. Like,
Free.
oh my
I want to
god.
be free, but
Good.
okay, maybe cooking naked can be a form of like, you know, soft and girly. Like maybe
you
not
just
cooking
around your house naked. You feel like
You
you're
know,
floating
a
on the side, like you
freeness.
just walking.
You gotta have a cute outfit or something. Not just naked.
But you know what? Yeah, like naked is just.
But that's free. Like,
It is.
What I was about to say was, it also depends on how you view nakedness.
Exactly.
Some households grew up with
the mother wearing
the mother walking
panties,
around with her panties and her t-shirt.
That's
Not
my
that she was
household.
trying to be sexy.
but it's like comfortable.
Yeah, or even like, oh, your homegirl changing and you walk in, like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Anybody
What you
come to my house, you know you gonna see ass. Shit.
what? She got a vibrator.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, no.
Crazy.
Tiffany all over the place today.
Okay. That's a form, could be a form of softness.
It
You
is.
know?
It definitely
Like,
is.
What? Wearing t-shirt and
What is wrong with us?
What you just think about?
what?
Some shit she did.
Being soft. No.
What?
You know what? If you guys cook naked, tell us in the comments, okay? If you all feel like, not like your definition of cooking naked, okay?
Well, you said it's like a soft girl
Like
era.
a soft,
soft girl.
open freeness.
You mind if your man is cooking naked? Cause why the fuck?
She goes back. We
Clothes on.
got this lady to calm down and you go back.
right now.
But see, I think it's a little different because I don't want to see balls. Like a woman breast, everything looks kind of nice, but like balls, like and then pubic and you kind of tall. It's just
Cause he gotta bend over to open the oven. Like clothes on.
the apron. He gonna have an apron. He gonna have an apron turned backward. Yeah, it's
That's
gonna be the other way.
that's going right
But
into
the
the
balls
next.
and dick is hitting the apron.
That's
Like I
going
don't
to
like
the
how I
next
was
thing.
looking.
The next thing is that would be a man in his soft era, like
Bending over at the other ass is scary.
Disgusting.
That is nasty for real. That is
Can a man have a? Can a man?
Oh
have
wait,
a
no,
soft
because
era?
y'all was liking that in Baby Boy when he turned around with the thing.
No, I
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's to put something on.
baby boy was.
What's some orange juice?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean,
What
that
you
was
say
a,
about
that
this?
was
Do y'all
a
think it's okay for a
dominancy.
man to have a soft girl? I mean,
That was
oh, okay, it's not a soft girl era.
What
A
is
soft-
wrong with y'all?
Do y'all think it's okay for a man to have a soft man era?
How long is the era?
how long?
Ooh,
Not a phase. A soft
not for the rest
phase.
of his life.
I mean,
What does it mean though for a
Okay.
man to have his? I'm not going. Okay.
Okay.
What is a man's soft era?
okay, I feel like it's different definitions.
Yes.
Because there is one guy on TikTok who he got locked up. He came out and he started teaching young men how to do things like in prison. You know, it was common courtesy to kneel down, and then that just came. Like,
What?
kneel down and
What? What prison? What kind of nail?
In the kingdom of Jesus? Because why is that? Who is kneeling to who?
I'm puzzled.
He was in jail,
A
kneeling
man is
down.
kneeling down to
Let me
pee.
try, right?
Yeah.
That be some man. Listen,
Just like
let any man say I was in prison
Oh wait,
kneeling.
Listen.
Minnie, listen.
The toilets be like this high in prison. So instead
If you don't aim and piss in that toilet, and work, and
Yeah,
work
'cause
that
just
shit
aim.
out, like
Just aim.
he came home.
what? Somebody gonna knock you over your
teaching
goddamn
men how to
head.
do like, you know, like boundaries, like men having boundaries when it comes to women. Not
You
just
should have
taking
started
any
with
kind
that
of-
part.
No, because it was like mannerisms. I thought that was like interesting. Like, you
Not
know,
kneeling down. My toilet not low.
I think that's the definition. I think it depends on the definition of your soft. Like, what are you doing in your era? And I feel like him, you know, he has plants. You know, he has like the aromatherapy.
Everything she's
on
saying
in
makes it
that.
sound what? Say it, Tiffany. Say it how you say it. It's he
I think a man in his soft era could be like him letting go of
trauma.
wait, like whatever.
That's why I said peace.
Yeah, like
to me is when them in peace. Like if they decide, I just want to go ride the bike today.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go.
I think I'm gonna wear my quarter zip today.
I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna sit down and have a drink. That peace when they just at peace, but not no kneeling down the pit.
Yeah.
What?
So soft era for me is, I don't want to say era because why is he like this the whole time? But just having to sit back and let your wife or girlfriend do whatever it is. Like,
cater to you?
Okay, I'm gonna cater to you. I'm gonna take you, not cater.
Oh,
but like I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna take
massage,
the lead.
go get a facial.
Yeah,
that'd be plan a date basically.
Yeah.
Do y'all think a man would like to be labeled as like, okay, I see you in your soft era? Like,
yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, maybe we don't say it to them like that, but do you think a man would claim this wording? I'm in my soft era.
Don't.
Because men like to be, most men, not all, most men like to be equivalent, like what I'm trying to say, equivalent, seen as equivalent to strong, hard, masculine, not soft. You call a man soft.
They say they just.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the wording.
Like we might even find my grown man, right? Wasn't that it?
I don't know, because grown men still be on some bullshit sometimes. But I get you though. Like when, like he like, I'm gonna be in my suit and tie, like that type of shit.
Yeah, I think that's they soft era, right?
That's who. Yeah. Also, when they grow, when they financially stable,
are in
their soft era when they with their daughter.
There we go. I feel like that's a really great explanation because that forces you, not force you to be soft, but now you have to bring out a certain side of yourself with your daughter, or your daughter will bring out a certain side in you. It has nothing to do with being, unmasculine, but it's just like a representation because this is how you treat women that you love, and you're the definition of a man and how a man should be treating her. And you can't be rah-rah. You can't be cursing. You can't be doing what you do at work. You gotta channel different characteristics.
What type of job they got when they rah-rah? Right?
You could be like a construction man.
Why is he putting the nails on that his daughter did? And go just keeping it on.
Y'all
not taking it off.
What would you consider like sassy with men? So we would go for a nice soft era to a sassy.
You said what's the difference?
So when, you know how we saying what's soft, but when do you feel like it would go from being soft to, oh no, you being sassy now?
I don't know. I don't adopt a lot of new people. I don't think you're being sassy. You don't think that? Because not in the house. Not he just in the house kneeling down peeing. No.
But it's still a lot of work.
But she said she like not in the house. Not in the house. But in public if you kneeling down too.
No, I'm not talking about in-house. Sassy, I don't know. It depends. Like just like soft era, the wording. I think the mannerisms. I think men online talking about black women in a negative way is sassy. I think that's like really ridiculous and girly of you to do. Sitting around talking about. I was somewhere yesterday, and a very popular man in a very popular position was talking about another woman in a popular position. And it was a regular conversation, like, oh, I'm sexy, such and such. And then my friend was like, oh, okay, I know that name, da-da-da-da. And the guy goes, yeah, she's a squirter. And I was like, why would you volunteer that vulnerable information? Like, just to be throwing it out. I feel like that was that was very sassy because that's not like respectful and like that not what real men do.
Yeah, it's their ego wanting you to know that they slept
right. Like okay. But proving stuff to other people, that's disgusting.
But my thing is, you could be lying too anyway. Somebody else, another man that told you she do that. You didn't even do that with it.
So both of y'all men is sassy. Why do people know that? Only you and her should know that.
Right.
You know?
Or a man arguing with a woman, but he won't say nothing to another man.
Sassy, I guess.
To another man, but when it's a lady, now you get rah-rah.
I know somebody like that. We send that person's videos back and forth all the time. I think you are very sassy. Like, just...
I missed it, my bad.
Damn. Oh, what I was going to say was, if his actions while he's in his soft era impact his ability to lead the unit, then I would say it's sassy. Because why you can't help me get my car off the side of the highway because you're getting a pedicure?
Because his nails drying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do something for me because I got to get my eyebrows done. Like, all right, you just went.
But I do believe in
threaded.
What if he got a unibrow? That's probably why he's doing it. If he got a unibrow.
Nah, That's why I'm saying I still like a man to be a man. You can relax your nerves and be vulnerable with me. If you want to cry with me, I would love that. Like, I would respect that so much because there's so much strength in vulnerability, but not when you just, doing the opposite. You could be soft with me, but don't be like not strong for me either. You can still be strong and be soft.
Right. That's true. I'm writing an ebook, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I put that in my ebook, like just opening up and like asking for help, and that is signs of being strong. Yes. And I feel like when it comes to men, since you're talking about like crying and open up, that's strong too. Like for a man to cry in front of somebody or like cry in general, I feel like crying isn't just like a sign of weakness. Right. Hello. Play that whole song while he's crying. But it's like a release as well. Like in order for like to don't be holding on to a whole bunch of stuff and like, you're allowing yourself to be nice and peaceful,
I agree with that.
So when it comes to like having relationships, the question is, how can a woman balance modern ideas of a woman with traditional feminine roles? But do you guys even think traditional and like modern day women can go? Because we do, like we talked about vintage and milking cows, like those that stuff doesn't exist, and that kind of woman I don't feel exists anymore because that stuff doesn't exist.
Depending on where you live, and even in the U.S., if you're down south and on the farm, you probably are still killing certain stuff.
So like the women in the farm is not going to work.
Well, your farm is your job.
Okay, so
it's a lot to run a farm.
I think it's all about your reality, like the world that you live in. Because again, we still got people who you want to use electricity. You know what I'm saying? Or ride their horses everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But what's like traditional feminine roles? Like you're balancing the ideas of a woman and then you have traditional roles. So a traditional role would not be to change a tire?
No.
That is a traditional role for a man.
For a man, yeah.
Okay.
But I guess. Why I say it balances.
I think the traditional roles is more so how we just talk about like the things a housewife would do, right? And then I think modern is more like women being outside working more.
Right.
And sometimes that's why they say traditional roles, like if the man is the one who actually in the house with the kids and the mom is working, that's like the swap of a traditional role. So I think that's what they mean by that. Yeah. But I feel like you can blend it both, only depending on one, your finances, your household setup in regards to are you a single parent, or because you can't be a housewife if you're a single parent unless you're getting a lot of alimony or something like that. But I feel like depending on the finances, your household setup, and just you guys, like your relationship, how you want it, you probably could blend it, or maybe things that'll stop it from really happening.
I think you can still balance it. I think it's just like, not losing sight of your feminine, your natural feminine ability. Yeah, we are in modern times, so our world don't look the same as their world did when all a woman did was stay home. Now we in situations where a woman is bringing bread to the table. A woman is buying groceries. A woman is paying for childcare, helping. You know what I'm saying? So can I still love you and nurture you and pour into you and serve you? Yeah. I might not always have the energy, but yes, I can still be that traditional sense of, a woman's softness and femininity for you and still be modern because I got my own car and I got my suit on and my briefcase, whatever the case may be, on my business.
Let me ask you guys, like growing up, whether the house was traditional, whether it was a mom going out to work or like a mother staying home, do you guys feel like you have an option to choose which one you want to do?
Do we have an option?
Like now that you're the mom, I know that you're the mom and you're the, primary household. Like, do you say, you know what, I want to go to work instead of being home? Or do you feel like which one do you feel like is more you? Like me, I feel I like to work. Like I like to go outside and work. I would choose to go outside and just make my own money as opposed to some women just wanting to stay home, like or having to work. Despite what you want to do you feel like you have a choice to do that? And what would that be?
It depends on who your partner is. I feel like that's when you have the choice. If a man is willing to really play that traditional part and go home and you stay and I'll take care of everything, then you have a choice. Other than that, you don't have a choice, especially with these high prices.
Yes, the cost of living is crazy now.
It is.
You want as much income as possible. So I know that I hear people complain and talk about how you want somebody to pay 100% of everything. You know what I'm saying?
But that's hard.
It's hard.
That's hard to do.
You know what I'm saying? And would you rather have somebody bring something to your table? Like, look, I can't pay 100, but I got 50% right here. I'm just saying.
Right.
It depends on how you looking at it.
Can we get us to 80?
I mean, I do want my man to pay for everything. Of course. But I also know a lot of people who struggling to do everything by themselves, and they got a different kind of struggle. So it's like, pick your struggle. Pick what you want to complain about.
Right.
You know, you want 0 or you want 50. That don't mean we can't work for more. You know, and tip that scale a little bit. You never know. But right now,
No. Work 48 hours straight. What do you feel, Minnie?
What?
She's like, what's the question?
Minnie has nothing to
We was talking about balancing the modern roles, and how did we get on the?
I asked, and do you feel like you have a choice? And if you did, what would it be?
Oh, okay. If you, that's the question. If you felt like you had a choice between being a stay-at-home or working mom,
What would you be?
It depends on the age of the children, honestly. If they're younger, I would stay at home. And then as they get older, I don't mind going to work.
I like that.
And then even when they're home, you find gaps where you actually could still be doing something for yourself.
That's true.
It's either do something for yourself or you could be doing like a little business, a side little
Yeah.
I really feel like because we live here, we have to have that.
Selling feet pics.
All right.
Okay.
Something.
Stay at home mom, but I sell feet pics on the side.
That's income.
Yeah, as long as you
income.
know, he probably set up your little room.
Imagine, and he squeezing the baby oil down so it could drop on your soul at the perfect time.
Yeah. And you sit down.
That's a 50 to you.
Exactly.
Hello.
It comes in different forms.
But I feel like living here, we have to have that mindset. I feel like the prices are lower, so like you doing everything or him doing everything is more realistic in other places because it's not so much demand. It's not so much, the cost of living isn't so high, and then you can make a nice amount of money. The health insurance is probably free.
I think how we was raised plays a lot of difference too.
What do you mean?
Like, just even being taught that something may be an expectation. Like teaching women, this may be your position when you get older. This may be your title. You know what I'm saying? How can you be the best version of yourself? What can I teach you that I made a mistake or I skipped over? And if the argument is constantly our differences in the dating and what people don't believe in, and men don't want to do this and women don't want to do that, what if we can make them better for their adulthood ahead of time? Because I feel like if we in dating and relationships now, oh my God, these babies, I feel like it's only gonna get worse. Because we still got the tail end of getting to know somebody, spending time with somebody, talking to somebody, growing with somebody, and now they're in the brunt of instant gratification. Instant gratification, like new connection. Oh, remember this person from my past. Oh, send me a naked picture of you. Like everything is like boom, 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 right in your hand, where you don't even have the chance to build that depth of a real connection. So
True.
Yeah, I think that how they was raised made a difference. So do y'all think men should be expected to protect and provide?
Yes.
Expected to.
Yes.
It's no second thought. It's a yes.
Period.
I know that's
Even though my
right.
daddy was not in my life.
Oh.
But see, I feel like even though like the question is asked,
Reg, that's funny.
Boom.
Reg, that's funny.
Laughing at you like you didn't have a dad.
No, the way you was coming hard, then ended it with your dad was there. It was like, well, damn, okay.
But she's saying basically she know better.
Right.
Like I didn't have that, but I know better, and I know what I deserve, even though somebody didn't give it to me.
Right.
Yo, that's
a bar.
Pound it, sister. Yeah.
I love my dad now. I know.
Yeah.
We
all got our daddy
don't have to
homes.
be your past. People like to sit in their past and be like, well, this is what I learned.
Yeah.
This is how I grew up.
Nobody taught me.
Yeah. But you could be better. You
Right.
know, in that instance, how would you make your life better for yourself or your children? Why do you want to have the same mindset?
That part.
You have the option to choose. Yeah. Who you want to be. I love that. You feel like men should be.
Yes.
Right?
They should. They definitely should. I don't even think that's like a if and a but.
Because why would a woman say no?
Exactly. No, he don't have to.
He doesn't have to protect me.
Like what?
We'll go unprotected. Just like neither of us. Just
he hiding behind you.
Yo, could you
I wish a man would. You know how you hear something like, what's that?
Back it up.
Yeah, you hear his noise downstairs. You're like, what's that? He like, go check it out.
And he put the color door in his head.
That's crazy. That's
I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? Go check it out. And don't let him sit with you. Just say, I don't know. You ain't gonna get out at least fake like you not scared.
Do a scared. I don't care.
Y'all do put a lot on men, though. Think about it, though. Because think about if there's no men in the house, right?
Yeah.
And you hear a noise, you ain't even getting up, but you tell somebody else,
Right.
it's your motherfucking job. You better go protect this.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Damn, so you really
gotta
gotta
get a
grow.
dog.
So a man really gotta grow up like I ain't scared of nothing. Because at some point,
That's what society
you really
be
can't be
teaching them.
scared of nothing. That's crazy.
Society
You
be
better go
teaching-
out
That's
there
a lot
and
of
fight a
pressure.
lion.
I do feel
That's
like
why
it's
I
hard
just
to be a
said y'all be
man.
putting pressure
It's
on
hard to be a man.
them.
It's hard to be a man.
Y'all like go out there and fight that lion and bring back dinner.
Yo.
At the
used to
same
have-
time.
And pay all of this bill.
At
Make
the
me a coat
same
with that
time.
Yes.
And if he be like, let's have sex, she like, I'm tired. After all that.
That's a fact too.
That's a fact.
Because I've been home with the kids. Oh, bitch, I just I'd be so
Yo.
mad. Bitch, you over here
Oh
with
my
these kids.
So y'all
I thought I
think
just caught a lion.
that's a fact.
Lord.
Do traditional relationships create stability, or is there a better way?
Traditional relationships
It does
create
create stability.
stability.
Only if he making money though, honestly.
Mm.
You gotta be with a go-getter.
You gotta have a conversation, not of who does what, but like to get like a cycle going. You know, like the
That's not
teamwork.
flyers all day.
Mm.
Like you at home taking care of everything. And you just passing out
Today was
flyers.
Like, and not getting paid. Today. Why is he doing it for free? Because why is he working at the circus? Remember?
Oh, God.
Whoever we talking about. Who we talking about? Oh, we talking about the man who don't create stability.
Right.
So I was saying, when we went to see that show, I imagine a man leaving his family to go be in a circus. And the wife is coming up to the circus with the kids, and she's like, "You need to come home." And he like, "No,
He want to be a
wanna
clown in the circus.
No, he could be doing
And he not
the
getting paid.
trapezoid or whatever the fuck it's called.
He not-
But he left his family to go be in the circus,
Right.
like a performer.
He not getting paid.
He getting paid, but he not getting paid enough. And he like it better over there. So he like, I'm not coming home.
Because he ain't got to take care of them kids. He ain't got to go catch a lion.
I mean, people do it for different things, but that was his choice. So who are we to judge? Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Milfshake. Make sure you guys like us, comment on us, and subscribe to us, and share your messages with a friend.
So he just a tightrope walker.
Yes.
And that's his passion.
That's nuts. And he want to practice all the time.
I'm
And that's
blaming
why he
y'all
don't come
this
home.
episode.